April. Today I'd like to do a little Pilates series that I like to do after a little cardio. And like most of you probably, that's all been happening outside lately. So I have two little girls that love to ride their bike, and I run alongside them pushing my little baby boy in the stroller. So when we get home, I am definitely warmed up, and I like to do a little Pilates. So I think it's important after all that forward moving motion of the run, of the bike, and really if you think about it, most of our day is in this forward moving motion. I think it's important to engage the back line of our body. So that's what we're gonna focus on today in our Pilates. So I wanna fire up that core, I wanna move our spine, and I wanna work from the back of our head all the way down to our heels. So we're gonna start by moving that spine. So I want you to curl your pelvis underneath you, and I want you to start to roll yourself back until those arms are straight. Keep that rounded back position and roll all the way up, nice and tall. Flatten out that back and get taller through the crown of your head. And again, use your breath. Inhale as you go back. Exhale, stay rounded in your spine. Exhale, back up. One more time, just like that. My pelvis curls underneath me, lengthening out that low lumbar spine until my arms are straight, using my belly to come back up nice and tall. And then I want you to add on. So I want you to start to roll yourself back to that rounded back position until those arms are straight. And then I want you to let go and hold it here. So your belly is now holding the weight of your whole entire upper body. And you slowly roll down to the mat, keeping those feet planted on the mat. Reach your arms way back behind you. Reach your fingertips long, shrug your shoulders up into your ears. Push those shoulders down your back. Reach your arms to the ceiling, your chin to your chest, and as you exhale, peel yourself up off that mat. Roll all the way up, nice and tall. And again, rolling down, curling your pelvis underneath you, and roll down all the way, one vertebra at a time. And roll up just in the same way. Lift your head, exhale, peel up. I'm so tall, I'm gonna scoot down to give myself a little more space. Start to roll yourself down, all the way down to the mat. Stay there, circle those arms down by your sides, reach long with the fingertips, and roll yourself up. Add the flow of those arms again. Rolling down. As you do, sweep the arms overhead, reach through the fingertips and come back up. One more time, just like that. You roll down, reach the arms wide, all the way, circle them up to the ceiling, leading with the crown of the head as you roll up off that mat. Now let's challenge it a little bit by how high our arms reach. So I want you to start to roll back, reach those arms out to the side. Now keep those hands way back behind you. Keep your biceps and your ears in line this time as you roll up. And round up. As you roll back, circle the arms out to the side. Keep them high. Biceps and ears in line. Roll yourself up. One more time. All the way down and around. Nice long arms. Nice pulled in abs. And come up nice and tall. Bring those hands back behind those thighs. Lift the crown of your head up and find a little bit of back extension here. Arch your spine and go back down into that rounded back position. Arms go straight. Stack your spine up nice and tall. Flat back and then into some extension. Get those shoulders out of your ears and arch back. One more time. Round back. Lift up and arch back. I want you to keep your feet down. I want you to roll yourself down until those arms are straight and hold it there. Let go with those arms and circle them. Lift them high to the ceiling, out, and pull in. Inhale up 3 times. Exhale around. One more time. Bring the hands, round yourself up. Sit nice and tall. All the way back down. Till those arms are straight, let go, reverse your direction. Open, lift, and center. Inhale. Exhale, return. Last one. Connect the hands, sit all the way up. Nice and tall, crown of the head lifts, and arch that spine. Now I want you to extend your legs straight. Reach those arms in front of you. Start to roll yourself down to the mat, one vertebra at a time, and reach those arms all the way long over your head and stretch your whole entire spine. Fingertips to toes. Circle those arms out to the side. Press the arms down by your sides. Bring your right leg to the tabletop and your left leg to tabletop. And drop your knees to one side. Feel a little bit of side stretch here as you do that. And use your waist, your obliques, to come back to center. Inhale as you drop them left. Exhale as you come center. As your knees drop right, try not to let your left shoulder lift. Use your waist to come center. One more time to the left, dropping the knees and coming all the way to center. I want you to bring your hands behind your head. And I want you to keep those legs still at a tabletop position and drop your elbows all the way to the mat if you can get them there. And let your chest open. And then find a little lift of those elbows so that your shoulders, your scapula can press down into that mat and stay there. And then drop your knees to the side. Takes a little more control to not lose that connection of the left shoulder here. Inhale as you drop. Exhale, center. And again, inhale, drop them right. Push that left shoulder down. Use your obliques, come center. One more time. Left and center, and stay here. Now I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders and look towards that belly, and then stay. And I want you to just start to bring your feet towards the mat and pick them back up. Notice that my back is not arching. My shoulders are not shifting on the mat. I'm staying lifted. I'm going to do 6, 4 more. Use your exhale to pull them up. Last 2. One more time. Rest your head. Let those elbows fall, 1 foot at a time, back down to the mat. Now we're going to add on a little bit to that series. So I want you to find that same starting position. Hands behind the head. Lift the elbows slightly so the shoulders have connection with the mat. Right leg tabletop, left leg tabletop. This time, I want you to curl up head, neck, and shoulders. And I want you to bend your knees deeper so your heels come closer towards your glutes. And then I want you to use that low belly to pick the hips up, pull the knees towards your face, and then slowly control it back down. 6 of those. Pull those knees in. Exhale them down. Notice I'm not just letting my hips fall to the mat and drop. I'm controlling them back down. Working just as hard to return my hips to the mat as I am to lift them. 2 more. All the way down, head down, feet down. Good job. All right, let's add on a little more. I want your hands to stay just like they are. Right leg tabletop, left leg tabletop. Pick the head up. Combine those 2 motions. With tabletop legs, drop those feet back to tabletop. Bend the knees a little deeper, heels come to the glutes, and then you pick those hips up and you set them down. Lift the feet so your legs are tabletop, 90-degree angle. Down, up. Deepen the bend of the knees and pick the hips up. Tabletop, 90 degrees, down and up. Whose belly's on fire? Mine is. Tabletop, flex, down and up. Deepen the bend. Lift the hips. Let's do 1 more. Down, up, bend, lift, and all the way down. All right, who's warm? I was warm when we started. All right, hands pressed down by your sides, feet and knees hip width apart. Let's go into a little shoulder bridge. I want you to lift those hips up off of the mat, lengthening the top of the thighs. And I slowly want you to melt yourself back down to that mat, vertebra by vertebra. Curling the pelvis, peeling the spine up off of that mat, trying to lengthen the fingertips towards those heels, and slowly roll yourself all the way back down. Use your inhale to pick those hips up. And your exhale to roll yourself down to that mat. On your next shoulder bridge, I want you to stay there. I want you to lift those hips and keep them lifted. Now I want you to engage the back line of your legs all the way from your booty down to your heels. So if you're weighted in your heels, your hamstrings should feel the work right now. Right leg stays still, left leg floats to a 90-degree angle and set it back down. And switch. Inhale, pick up the right, and exhale, set it down. Trying not to shift my hips as I move my legs. So I'm firing that stabilizing right leg to pick my left leg up and back down. One more time each side. Picking up the left, setting it down, picking up the right, and setting it down. I want you to roll down through the spine. This time as you roll up, I want you to reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Turn your palms to face in towards each other. Open them out to the side to a T and pick them right back up. So nothing's moving in my lower half. I'm just moving my arms out and back up. One more time. Keep them out to the side. We're going to add the moving of the legs. Pick the left leg up. Reach the arms to the ceiling. And open back out as you set it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift the left. Arms reach high. Open the arms as your left leg sets down. Lift and lower. One more time each. Lift that left leg and set it down. Lift the right. Set it down. Bring your hands all the way down by your sides and roll down through the spine. All right, reach those arms way back behind you. Try and connect all 10 fingertips to that mat and find a nice articulated spine up to the shoulder bridge. This should feel good. Tons of energy through those fingertips as you melt back down to your mat. One more time, just like that, feeling the length of the front body as you work the back body. Slowly roll back down to the mat. Press your hands down by your sides. Roll to that top range of motion of that shoulder bridge, making sure that you're not too arched here. I want those ribs pulled in so that you're in one line, knees to shoulders. Stay here. Pick your left leg up to tabletop and straighten the left leg to the ceiling. I want those toes pointed as your legs lower straight down. Flex that foot, lift it back up. Inhale, point to lower. Exhale, flex to lift, and let's pick up the pace. Down and up, down and up. 3, 2, 1, and bend your left knee. Set it down. Readjust those hips if you need. Right leg tabletop, right leg straight to the ceiling. Point your right toes. Slow and controlled for your first 2. Down on an inhale. Exhale, lift it up. And now for speed. Down, lift, down, lift. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, set it down, roll down through your spine. Straighten those legs on the mat. Point those toes. Reach your fingertips way back behind you as long as you can be. Lift your head, aiming to keep your biceps and ears in line. And roll up and over those legs. Flex your feet, reach for the toes. Stack your spine up nice and tall. How are we doing? Let's do a little spine twist. So I want those legs as wide as your mat, and I want your feet flexed. Open the arms to the side. Get a little taller and twist. Deepen the twist. And come back to center on an inhale. Exhale, twist. Wring out your waist. And back to center. Twist. And center. One more time each. All the way center. Bring those legs together, round back over them. Now I want to do a little climb a tree here. So if you need a towel or you have a magic circle or something, you always have that as an option. So I want the rest of us to start. This is your goal. Hook that right elbow behind that right knee. Hold on to your right wrist with your left hand and sit up as tall as you can. Without collapsing your chest, I want you to extend that right leg as straight as you can get it and bend it back in. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Lift the leg, hold it there. Walk your hands as high as you can on that leg. Nice straight arms, nice straight legs. This is where if you needed a towel, if you don't have the flexibility to hold on there, you could always wrap that towel around your foot and hold on like that. I want you to start to rock back. And then I'm going to have to use my belly, my abs, to get me back up so that I don't lose the press down of my left leg on that mat. That's helping me stabilize that movement. Down and up. Now I want you to start to rock back and I want you to stay there. Keep your right foot still in space and gently walk those hands all the way down your right leg. Now I want you to walk back up it from your belly. Notice I don't have a death grip on my leg. I'm walking down that leg. I'm going to try and use my belly, keep my right waistline as long as my left waistline as I go up and down one more time. Walking down and walking up. And stay there. Grab onto the outside of that right foot and flex that right foot. And sit up as tall as you can and twist. Find that big stretch all along side of that right leg and my whole side body. Reach back, look over those right fingertips. Come all the way back to center. Release that right leg. Now I want you to hold on, elbow behind the left. Hold onto the left wrist with your right hand. Extend that left leg high and bend it right back in. Lift it and bend it. Trying to keep your chest as wide as it can be as you extend that leg. This one's definitely my tighter side. Hold it there. Walk your hands up that leg. Nice straight arms, straight leg. Rock yourself back and then rock yourself back up. Rock back. Find your belly to get yourself back up. You'll see if you go too far, you wouldn't be able to catch yourself. And come back up. And you're going to rock and stay. Light grip of the hands as you walk down that leg. Your goal is to keep those left toes still in space as you walk up and down that leg 3 times. Walking my hands, light grip down. Peel up off that mat. Last time down. Last time up. Bring your right hand to the outside of that left foot. Sit up nice and tall, flatten out that back, and reach out. Look over with your eye gaze over your left fingertips. Flex that left foot. And stretch. Come all the way back to center. Let that leg come down. Bend your knees and roll yourself down to the mat. All right, we're gonna do a little teaser, everybody's favorite. So, we're gonna start with our legs at a tabletop position. We're reaching our arms to the ceiling. I want you to peel your spine up off that mat and sit up. Now notice my knees shifted slightly, but from here, I don't want to let them move. I want to try and keep them here and go down to my shoulders and come right back up. Roll down to the tip of your shoulders and sit yourself back up. One more time. Rolling down and rolling up. Set your feet down. Sit up nice and tall. Grasp your hands behind your knees and sit up as tall as you can through the crown of your head. Now you can stay with that variation, or you can extend your legs, which is going to look all the way like this. Starting on the mat, legs to tabletop, arms to the ceiling. As you roll up, extend your legs straight out. Now can you keep your legs still in space as you roll the shoulders and up? 3, 2, and 1. Hold, hold, hold. Reach your arms up, 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 up. Relax the legs to the mat and stretch all the way over them. Beautiful job. Let's flip over onto our tummy for a couple exercises. So I want you to flip to your stomach. I want you to put your hands one on top of the other and place your forehead on your hands. So once again, we're going to fire that back line of our body. I want you to keep your arms down, your head down, and just pick up those thighs. So my low back is not tense. I'm using my hamstrings and my glutes to pick up those legs. I'm going to set them back down. If your low back starts to come into the equation too much, I want you to open those legs a little wider. Lift those legs and lower them back down. 6 times, 3 more. Lift those legs, keep them lifted. Bring your heels together and open them back up. Inner thighs, glutes, and hammies are a-talking. 3, 2, 1. Open the legs, set them down. Nice job. Let's bend our knees. So first, lift those straight legs up. Try and keep your knees lifted, your thighs lifted, and pull your heels together. Keep your knees high, send those legs away. And again, pull in, reach out, pull them in, reach them out, pull, and push. 2. Last one, keep them here. Push your heels to the ceiling, up and down, 6 little times. Last one, long legs and rest. Let's sit back in a child's pose. Open those knees wide, reach your arms away. And now we're going to come to our side. So I'm going to put my right elbow down. I'm going to reach my legs long and place my left foot in front of my right foot on the mat. So we're going to come to that forearm plank position. Press your right hand into the mat, lift those hips. Reach your left arm high to the ceiling and hold it. And then I want you to twist. Inhale, thread the needle under and untwist. 3, 2, last time, hold. Dip your hips as your left arm goes down. Lift up to a side bend. 3 times. And rest. Bend those knees. Sit up nice and tall. If you can sit knees stacked one on top of the other, do so. And if that doesn't work for your hips especially, then open those knees a little wider. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand and reach your right arm to the ceiling. I want you to grow up to start with. And as you exhale, stretch over towards the side with that right body as long as it can possibly be. And back up. Inhale up. And exhale over. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale it over. Nice work. We're going to go the other way. I'm going to flip. Left forearm down. Now my right foot's planted in front of my left. Press into the mat to lift the hips. Right arm to the ceiling and hold. Thread that needle 3 times. Exhale, untwist. One more. And hold. Now for the side bends. Dip your hips, your right arm comes down along your right thigh. Lift up and overhead. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. One more time. And rest. Now for our mermaid stretch. You sit up, hold on to the right ankle with the right hand, and lengthen out that left side body. Inhale yourself up first. Exhale yourself to the side. 3 times, lengthening up and exhaling over. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale over. Nice work. Let's stretch our hips a little bit. I like this stretch as long as your knees allow it. I want you to cross your right leg over your left. Lay on your back. Bring your hands to your ankles. Pull the knees in and then pull those ankles apart. Stretch those hips. And find your breath, allowing your exhale to deepen that stretch. One more inhale. Let your exhale pull those ankles apart even more. And switch the cross of the legs. Holding on, inhaling. Exhaling to deepen that stretch. And again, inhale. Exhale, pull those ankles apart. One more time. Nice work. Untwist those legs. Plant your feet to the mat. Press your hands down by your sides. Let's take a nice, wonderful feeling shoulder bridge here. Lifting those hips. Melting back down to the spine. Arms overhead. As you roll up, press your hands down by your sides. As you roll down, reach those arms long overhead. And again, hips lift, arms press back down to the mat. Arms overhead here. One more time. Lifting the hips, pressing the hands. Keep the hands down at your mat by your hips and roll all the way down through your spine. Nice job. Rock yourself up to a seated position. I hope you guys feel great, nice and loose after your outdoor cardio. Bye.